Hey folks, welcome back to another one of my videos. I'm Brendan from Bluelight, and over the past several years I've been coaching and supporting people for the police recruitment process. You can find out more about those services in the links below, my online courses, my seminars, my one-to-one coaching, as well as a link to my Facebook group, which now has over 6,500 people in it, all interested in the police recruitment process, including actually a lot of HR officers now from certain forces. I won't mention which ones. So today we're in York and we've been doing some one-to-one coaching around the final interview. So I thought we'd put together, and these are some of the questions we practiced, I put together a little list of questions that you could well be asked. And I think if you can answer these questions, you'll probably be able to answer anything. So stop focusing on the competencies, folks. Stop focusing on trying to learn the competencies and all the buzzwords behind them. Focus on being able to answer these questions using the structure I recommend, the SAARL methodology, which you'll be able to hear about on other videos that are prepared. And especially if you're one of my clients, go to the client-only Facebook group where there's two really detailed videos I've put together on how to structure a SAARL answer. So here are the questions, folks. A time when you've had to make a difficult decision, common question. A time when you've had to challenge inappropriate behaviour. A time when you've worked with others to solve a problem. A time when you've supported someone or helped someone who was vulnerable. A time when you've supported organisational change. Tell me about a time when you've made a mistake. What did you learn and how did you go about rectifying that mistake? A couple more for you. A time when you've provided a high level of service by changing the style of your communication to meet another's needs. And a time when you've had to dissolve a conflict situation or disagreement. So there you go. Common questions that you might get asked. You're not going to get asked 8 questions. Invariably, people are asked about 6 questions. And my client today talked about how in previous interviews he's been to, because he's been to that stage before, the interviews only lasted about 20 or 25 minutes. And to quote him, I left thinking that they don't know much about me. Well, the reason why I didn't know much about you was because your answers were about 20 and 25 minutes long for 6 questions, and 45 minutes to an hour have been allocated for the interview. So you need to talk incredible depth about how you felt, your values, the structure, the options you considered, the impact on others, your rationale for choosing the option you chose, how you went about dealing with things, and the learning that came from it. There's a lot to it, folks. There's a lot riding on it. And if you're thinking, I'm not in a position to answer these questions, then you're probably not in a position to go to a final interview. So it sounds a little bit daunting, but if you prepare and practice and put yourself deliberately in situations where you can, well, find a disagreement in a workplace or a conflict situation and stick your neck out and try and resolve it. The worst that can happen is you learn something. I'm looking for, as an interviewer, examples of when you've given 120% without being asked to do so. And answers that involve other people, and answers that are about challenging and difficult situations. If it's not challenging or difficult, I don't want to know. And don't start giving me in the interview a load of cliched baloney from the competency framework, because I'll just tune out and switch off and fail you. So there you go, folks. I hope you found this useful. I shall speak to you soon. Saying goodbye from York. Bye-bye for now.